Testing. 1, 2.
I want to say Kegel.
Yeah, there's something. I've been to the other one.
Just gonna check that. I'll record you.
Mike's just setting up the cameras.
Certainly email them over the weekend. We'll be making a submission to
Yeah, I won't be too fast. Yeah.
Cool. Go.
Make it what Brisbane is, which is it's a place that was turbocharged by development.
And if you work with conflicted space, there's inherently a tension there.
And that you see it as being an alternative model for development and potentially governance.
Very first, we're asking everyone what a negotioscape is.
You know, Brisbane's different, and so in a way, some of the spaces that you want to work with in that way, you have to change your definition.
Everyone has sort of similar or perhaps equal stakes in the space, but the relationships about who legally has the power over the space are wildly uneven.
Valid or good to apply in interstitial spaces or terrain vague kind of spaces.
Perceived as not loved, not owned, not inhabited.
Is inherently connected to your state of existence, because this is a choice you can make now. And if you bring that choice into your practice, into your existence, you transform.
And so in a way, you're talking about these spaces between a kind of like a bureaucratic boundary and a physical boundary, and those spaces.
And they have the holistic sense of landscape as not just the physical place, but as this political, as an intellectual, as a creative, as a social space.
And you guys are intending to negotiate with tension, right? And facilitating a process, which is great. So there are two dimensions to that. There is design solutions as well as process.
Spaces and cities are in a state of rapid flux.
Where do we become consumers of life rather than experiencing life?
And even showing people what's happened in other places. You can change people's views.
We shape the city and the city shapes us.
Because the city becomes more than it is over time. Like the city changes over time. It doesn't just, if we knew exactly what the city was going to be like before and then it stayed like that forever, no one would want to live in the city. What's happened is it starts in one way and then the profile of the city changes and the circumstances, technology, politics.
Landscape architecture, at least in Brisbane, is very much understood as the arrangement of objects in a space that's function has already been decided upon.
How political and economic systems and geographic systems meet different cultures to produce different public landscapes automatically. So we then receive them and start designing them. But in actual fact, they've already been created by these other processes.
My response is 2 words: the spectacle. Have you looked into that?
What did that mean? Yeah.
So,
respectable.
the spectacle is